What's going on, EJ?
Well, other day then,
Last time we talked to you, you were saying you was gonna go into the hospital.
yeah,
And how did that work out?
yeah.
Speak up. Man.
Honestly, I plan on detox for the hospital real soon. TD, honestly, if not tomorrow, next day after
Well,
that.
we praying for you, EJ,
Yeah, I'm really
because
grateful and I appreciate you guys for that.
because you see this ain't no place to be stuck at, EJ. You know, I love you like a brother, man. We've been through a lot, brother. And sometimes it hurts for me to see you like this, man. Especially out here like this. This is not good for none of us, EJ.
Not only myself, but even you and others that love me, you make me real proud time to say.
Right. And we
Glad,
all love you. And I want
glad,
and I want to see you get back, with your family. Because as you look at this, man. This is no place for us, none of us to be, you know? And we kind of get stuck here, but we've been through things like sleeping in the subways together, watching each other back. And hey, Miss Katie Dean said they rooting for you.
glad, so thank
Because see, you better than this, EJ. We all are, you know?
I'm grateful for you
I can't
helping
hear
me.
you.
See, I'm grateful for you helping me open my eyes to see, a better
Well,
life outside.
you my homeboy, so just about every night, I gotta come check on you, you
You
know?
do, you do.
Yeah,
And I'm
because
thankful, bro.
I want you to get better, you know? Just out here, it's horrible, you know?
If I ain't have that encouragement from you, I really be lost and
Speak
stuck.
up.
If I didn't have the encouragement from you, I really be lost and stuck.
Well, I'm glad I could give you encouragement, EJ, because I want you to come out of this, man.
It's a
I,
major plus having somebody by your side that believe in you,
I
that
really
really
want you to
pushes you.
I really want you to come out this, man, because we've been through so much. And Miss Katie Dean said we want you to be healthy and happy, man.
And I sure think
He said thank you, Miss Kathy. But see, when you look at this, EJ, look at this, man. This is not how we should live life. And I know it's hard, but what is your problem? What what makes it what though you feel like you can't stop? Is it the withdrawal?
nah, I'm not the influence. Honestly, it's just I'm getting through it, but depression, stress, not having a support system.
Speak
I have
up.
you.
You gotta speak up.
I have you now, but not having a support system, being depressed. I've been
So
through a lot.
so that's what it is. You need a support system.
Yeah, somebody believe in me, man.
Well, we do. The whole AML family, whole Open Diary J family, we all believe in you, EJ. We all do.
Y'all make me feel like y'all do as well.
Like I said, I come check on you every single day because you my homie, man. You like a real brother to me, man. And we've been through so much. Like I said, sleeping through subways, watching each other back. But if I could get right, so can you, right?
Yeah, and time is up.
Just want you to get better. But how the feet doing now?
A lot better, a lot better. I'm comfortable.
Let me see. Feet better,
Yeah,
so you could walk a little better. I'm
yeah,
glad. I'm glad we was able to help you. Assist you in that.
yeah, yeah.
But I want you to go get clean. And I can't preach to you because when I was out here doing what I was doing, nobody was able to preach to me. but I just want you to get better, EJ. Could you do that for me?
I can do it for myself.
Well, let's do something different. Let me see you ride this. Come on, let me see you ride this. See you ride this, this little scooter. We're gonna do something different. We're gonna go this way for a second. Just trying. No, this way here, EJ. Just trying to get my boy EJ to do something different. Let's see you ride the scooter, EJ. Uh, so I guess you enjoying that. Yeah, I'm out in Somerset and I'm coming to give my boy EJ some hope. I always will. Even if I could take his mind off of drugs for 2 seconds, you know, that's all right with me. Yeah, Miss K. It's fun. My friend let me borrow it, so I'm letting EJ ride it. As you see, yeah, he's riding, coming back. Anything for my boy EJ, you know. I look at him as a brother. Just this 1 second to make his day makes me happy. That looked like that was fun, EJ. Let's go back over
I feel like a kid again on this thing.
here.
Really, really.
So, what is it gonna take for you to get back clean, EJ?
Honestly, I know for a fact I can't do it by myself. And like I said, I'm grateful and I appreciate you, bro. I really do, man. I love you.
Homeless? No, right. As we see, even over here, no soul should be treated like this. No soul should have to go through this. This is, this is pain, and we should not live like this. So I feel very bad for this person, but I'm afraid to wake them up because if I wake them up, then they be upset, and some of them want to, fight. So when they want to know, EJ, when you gonna go check on the feet?
Tomorrow, um, you know, things, especially if things go well, as far as like the weather and just how I'm feeling and everything like that.
I'm not judging. I just want you to get back right, EJ. You know,
And I will.
and it ain't this for the camera. We had these conversations all the time, and if I could do it, then you could do it. You know, and I just don't want to see you die, or I hear about that's what happened. Because you deserve better, man. Like I said, I'm always gonna come look for you. Let's go back over here. Here we live, on Somerset. I just had to come and look for my friend because I'm not going here because he's my friend, and I just don't want to see this form, not this, because life is better than what we know, and I've been through the struggle, and I know it's not easy, but it tears my heart apart to see my homeboy like this, you know, because EJ, he has a good soul. He really has a good soul. He just caught up right now, like I've been, and I wish that I could take everybody into the shelter, but some people just wouldn't want to go. So tomorrow, EJ, you gonna go to the hospital? I just want to know, how did you wind up out here?
Mm,
You from Camden, right?
yeah, okay. I just crossed the bridge.
When
Prior
it,
to that, I was going through some things. I was definitely going through some things.
well,
Family things.
when the last time you talked to your family?
It's been a while.
It would be nice if I could get you to call them, you know, because I know they wondering if you're still alive. Would you be willing to call them?
Yeah, yeah. I know my uncle.
So when we get off this live, would you call them for me?
Um, yeah, I will.
Yeah, because I know shame got a lot to do with it, EJ, but your loved ones deserve to know that you're still alive, you know?
He do.
This is a tragedy. We all need help here in Philadelphia. No one deserves to live like this. None of us. Before your addiction, what did you do, EJ? Before your addiction?
Honestly, full of drugs.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Full of drugs.
You have any working history?
No, not really.
Well, I think you would be good at coming back and helping the community. If you got clean, would that be something you'd be willing to do?
Definitely, definitely giving back. Been there, been there. My personal experience.
Did you think did you think that you would ever be here?
Not at all.
But what it's gonna take for you to go get clean?
Like I said earlier, the support, the support system is far away.
Well,
And I
we
know you have to do it for yourself.
right. But we definitely support you because
I ain't had that up until now, recently.
well, just know that the AML family and the Open Diary J family, we definitely support you. Like I said, I come out and I look for you every day to make sure you're okay. But it's starting to really like kill my heart, EJ. You know, 'cause like I said, brother, we've been through a whole lot, and I just want it for you, man. Bad as I want it for myself, I just want it for you, EJ. Wake up, baby. You know,
I understand.
and when I say this, I don't say it just to be saying it. I really mean it.
I know. I know, bro.
What Katie Dean said, we got your back, man. You just gotta believe, man, and trust the process. But I do want you to go and do something about your feet.
Yeah.
But how did it feel when you came and visit Mal's place? How did it feel?
No, I was happy.
Well, I know that day you were styling.
It was people that support each other. Like I said, man, you can't do this by yourself. It's always good to have somebody by your side that believes. But when you don't have that, you get careless.
Well, just know that we always gonna believe in you. And you know personally that I believe in you. I just want you, like I said, to go give yourself a chance because you really deserve it. You really deserve it. You know,
But
like staying out here all night, I cut off. You know, but you, like I said, EJ, you deserve it, man. You know, and we used to have these talks, and we both were saying how we was gonna get clean, but I wouldn't have did my part, but I need you to hold your part, EJ. Would you do that?
yeah, and like I said, time to tell.
So, what are you gonna do for the rest of the night? Just stand up out here?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Well,
Might go to
you my homie, so if you want to come get some sleep, you can come home with me. If that's what you want to do. You can definitely come home with me and get a good sleep, And in the morning, I dress you up and clean you up, Would you be willing to come home with me?
yeah,
We'll eat some dinner and, we're willing to do that with me.
yeah,
I really appreciate it if you was to come home with me. You coming?
yeah,
Okay. That's good, And some might say that's the wrong move I'm making, but I love you, bro. And I wish somebody that did this for me. Come home with me tonight and get some sleep so I can get them off these, you know. And I wish that I was able to get everybody else off the street, but I just can't. Not by myself, but I'm gonna take you home with me tonight, EJ. So, are you ready?
yeah,
And would you? So, EJ said he's going home with me tonight. Just for a favor, to know that. Yes, curious, Georgia. It's chilly out tonight, but at least I'm gonna be able to take my homeboy home tonight and give him a shower. Rest up for the night, and hopefully I could talk him into going to the hospital in the morning. That's the plan. Would you let me take you to the hospital in the morning?
yeah,
So that's what we gonna do.
yeah.
Well, Miss Katie Day, that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna take him home tonight. Somebody just came and dropped off McDonald's, so the person who came and did that. But yes, EJ gonna come home with me tonight, and hopefully tomorrow he will hold his word, and I could talk him into going with me, and I could take him to the hospital. That's Miss Katie Day. He's a good friend, so I just have to do this for him. And like I said, hopefully tomorrow he won't renege, but at least for the night, he has. I'm going to take him home with me. So that's what it's gonna be. Well, Miss Katie Dane, that's my plan to get him into the hospital tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. I guess where I'm at, that it keeps going off. I guess I got bad reception. EJ, he's coming home with me tonight, and I'm gonna get him off the street for the night. I just wish that we had a bigger spot at Mal's place where we could house some people for the night, and maybe in the morning give them the courage to go and get help. No, it means a lot, you know, for us to be able to get people help. And sometimes the decision be easier if we had a warm bed for them to sleep at. But thank whoever was watching, and pray for my boy EJ, because, like I said, tonight he's coming home with me. And so tomorrow, EJ, you're gonna go into the hospital. Do you got enough love for me, EJ, to go do that? Because I had real love for you, and I just want to see the best for you. So we're gonna head out, and we're gonna go to my house where you could eat. Well, you actually ate. Somebody came by and gave you some fries. That was nice of them. My boy EJ, he's sharing. Like I said, he has a great heart. Look at him sharing. The next person. What's going on, Lil? See, that was kind of my boy EJ to give out his food. But like I said, I wish I could save all these people tonight. But I wish I can. So me and EJ gonna head home, watch a little bit of TV, and just kick it like old times. And hopefully he will hold his word and go to the hospital tomorrow. So you ready to head out, EJ? So you ready to head out?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, me and EJ is going, and we leaving this. And EJ gonna be warm tonight, and he gonna be courage. He gonna have his courage, and he's gonna actually go in tonight. He's gonna actually go into the hospital. So it's a great thing. Right, man. Thank you, EJ. EJ go. So, all you help, man. y'all hear me now? Well, the reception is real bad. But whoever tuning in, my homeboy EJ just said he's gonna go to the hospital in the morning, but he's gonna come home with me tonight, and he's gonna sleep good. He's gonna talk, and he's gonna skate the tragic of this. But I wish that I'm able to save everybody, but I just can't. But I will start one by one. How do it feel, EJ, to be able to go home with me tonight? So we're gonna kick it like old times, and I don't want you to get mad at me, but you know I'm gonna beat you in the head about please go tomorrow to right. Because and not just me, but the supporters got your back also, you know? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go home and we're gonna kick it, we're gonna watch TV, and tomorrow morning I will be taking you to the hospital where they could at least check on your feet and make sure you're okay. But hopefully, I'm hoping that you stay there and tell them you want rehab because you don't deserve this. And like I said, we've been through so much, man, so much. You don't deserve to be out here. Nobody do really. And it's just so sad that we deal with mental illness, we deal with homelessness, and we deal with addiction. And it's not easy. It's not easy. And this shouldn't happen to none of our loved ones. But every day, I'm gonna come out and try to help. We don't have to go through none of this, you know. So have the feet been bothering you, EJ? And I know one shoe. So are you ready? So this way we can get up out of here, you know. And like I said, once again, I wish that we had a better spot at a bigger spot at Mal's place where we could house somebody who is really thinking about going into rehab the next morning, and we could take them there. But unfortunately, that's not the case. When he could do what we could do. But I'm gonna start with my friend EJ tonight. So I want everybody in the AML family and Open WJ to pray for him tonight, and hopefully he really goes. But he said he will. Well, you're right. Oh no, walk, we talk. You're right. I don't want him to change his mind, and hopefully he won't. But he's a good friend of mine, so if he said he's coming with me tonight, he's coming. He's coming. So I just want everybody that's online to pray for everybody who's still stuck out here, because remember, they are somebody loved ones. So with that, are you ready, EJ? So all the people that support you, what you want to say to them? Because I'm looking at the comments and they all rooting for you to go to the hospital tomorrow. What do you want to say to them? And just know that's a kind heart. You see, you're not even selfish. You're thinking about everybody else. But just know we all gonna support you, you know, and we'll follow up on you. And I know, cause like I said, you my homeboy, so I know tomorrow when we wake up, you're going to really go, right? So we on our way home. We leaving out of here. Okay, you ready to go? My boy EJ home, and tomorrow we'll be going our way to the hospital. And I just believe that my friend is gonna go in and get it together. You ready, right? So this is this this is how I look right now. Hopefully we can make a change for all these people. And just pray for everybody. But me and EJ, we out.